Hello, ladies and gentle wieners. Just kidding. But today I'm here to talk about doing something a little different. Actually, usually I haven't done this before, but I wanted to go over the new Fantastic Four movie. Okay, I I've never done like a movie review type of thing, but like for real, like I wanted to kind of get into it because I do go like watch movies and I do like to kind of give my opinion on them. But yeah, let me stop rambling on. Let me get in to, I'm not going to give up any spoilers for people who are going to see the movie. I'm sure in like a day or two I could do one with spoilers and get into some more of the future of Marvel. But today I just kind of want to give what I thought was good and what I thought was kind of bad. And we move on. Let's go start with the good. Visually, it is just amazing. I mean, there's a lot of shots in the movie where you're like, wow, it like if there was one movie ever that I said you had to go see in IMAX, it would be this movie right here. Because there are some shots that I just feel like you wouldn't get the full experience unless you saw them on an IMAX screen. Um, some of the shots with Galactus in it, some of the shots while they're in space, they're visually just very nice looking. The look of this movie is just very nice. It may, like I've seen a lot of people say, it probably is the best looking Marvel movie to date. I mean, it truly does have some spectacular footage and visuals shot for this movie. Um, Overall, I thought the cast was pretty good. They all did their job. Pedro Pascal did pretty good as Reed Richards. I know people were a little questionable about it, but I think he kind of gives off that nerdy vibe, kind of, for the Reed Richards. Like, he kind of gives off that nerd vibe, which, like, as I'm saying, Reed Richards is a nerd, bro. You know what I mean? Like, he is a genius, and he gives off that vibe. Um, Everybody else did pretty decent. I mean, the Thing was not bad. Johnny Storm was just all right. Um, what's her name? Vanessa Kirby. She did good as what's her name? Can't even think of the lady's name right now, but you know who I'm talking about. They all did good as their roles. And I am excited to see them in the future of Marvel. Should be nice to see. Um, you know, my only downside to this movie really is there are some points in the movie where you feel like you might pull your pillow out and go to sleep. You know, and there's a couple moments like that. I mean, you're building, 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 and then you get to a point where it's kind of like a little bit of an action sequence, and then you're back to building, you're building, you're building, you're building, you're building. I mean, it all leads up to the big ending. But there are quite a few moments in this movie where you feel like like I said, you might put your nightcap on, you might take your blanket out, and you might go to sleep. There's a lot of dialogue. And I kind of understand the point of, like, this is our first movie with the Fantastic Four, so they kind of got to catch you up to speed on what the Fantastic Four are, how they got here. And truly, it just, at some points, like I said, you just don't, you just feel like you're going to go to sleep. But I feel like, honestly, the action that it brings at the points where there are action, it kind of almost makes up for it because they are pretty action intense, pretty heavily. Um, the ending was slightly questionable, but it kind of made sense, and I can't really say without spoiling the movie. And I definitely want to get into the post-credit scene whenever I make a spoiler video, I guess, because it definitely is very important for the future of Marvel and where they are heading, obviously. But yeah, overall, everybody in the cast did their thing. The movie looked great. The action parts that were action were terrific. It just felt kind of slow at times. It just felt kind of slow and kind of boring at points. But other than that, I'd say, like, if I was going to put on a scale 1 to 10, it would have to be probably like an 8, 7.5 around that range. It definitely does not reach the 9 range by any chance. It's a good movie. It's just not a great movie. That's the way I look at it. So yeah, that's about it for this one. Let me know what y'all think about Fantastic Four. Yeah, just leave your ratings below and what your thoughts were on the movie. Either way, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Make sure you leave a like and a sub, and I will see y'all later. Peace.